I never like it when my plans get changed around. It was kind of a dreary day today. I mean, it's cleared off now. It's beautiful now, but this morning I woke up a little after 5 like I normally do. It was 67 degrees outside at 5 o'clock this morning. Wind was blowing like a banshee. Then it just started drizzling, and the temperature dropped down into the low 40s. And for the most of the day, it was a cold, drizzly day, nasty, horrible. Then I planned on moving equipment today to another job. I get home to hook up the Pintle Hitch trailer, and I'm getting ready to load the machine up to take it where it needs to go. I was going to haul it down there this afternoon, just down to Springfield. And the people that I was going to cut on called me, and I guess the guy, they're getting ready to build a new house, and the guy doing their septic system said he'd cut their trees for them, so they're just going to have him do it. Which, what do? You know? I mean, you're just one of those things. I mean, I told them thank you for, letting me look at them anyway. I mean, that's all you can do. I mean, all you can do is say thank you and go on. Kind of aggravating though. I will say that it wasn't a big job. It was just a bunch of good big red oak, and there was a bunch of bigger cherry in there. And I was actually pretty excited to cut those cherry because the cherry here in southwest Missouri usually isn't that good. But the area that we were going to cut in is known for growing some good timber, and it's known to have some good cherry in places, just that little strip through there. So I was pretty excited just to cut those cherry. There was only a couple walnut, but like I said, it was good big red oak though. Good, clean, tight northern bark, or good tight bark, true northern red. A lot of those trees would run 600, 700, 800 foot a tree, just big tall trees. So I sat around most of the day, bored, restless. I mean, that kills me. I hate sitting around. Hate it, sitting around. And I actually sold one of our skidders Wednesday. I sold my little 540B grapple skidder that we used on the last couple jobs. I'd had it for sale for a while. And I sold it, and the guy wanted me to haul it up to northern Missouri for him. I said, no, I was like, I'd rather not. I just didn't want to mess with it at the time. And I got bored today. I got sitting around. Like I said, it just drives me crazy. So I called him up and I said, do you still need somebody to haul that skidder? And he did. And I said, I tell you what, I said, I can be loaded up and on my way in 30 minutes. Well, here I am. I'm loaded up and on my way. I'm just now rolling into Clinton, Missouri. Of course, it's almost 5 o'clock. So it'll be dark when we unload up here. I'm taking it right to his job site. I didn't have nothing else to do on a Saturday night, I could sit around with the girls, tipsy and tricksy and watch TV, which, to tell you the truth, I don't even watch much TV. I do a lot of reading. I read a lot of books. I try to anymore. So, I guess this is better. Making a few bucks is better than sitting around doing nothing. These old rainy days, man, they just get me down and get me depressed. If I'm not doing something, I'm not being productive and working. I really am. I'm in a horrible state of mind. I don't like it. I cannot stand sitting around not doing something with my time. So I've got to constantly be moving and doing something, preferably, something to make money or business-wise, whether it be logger threads, timber tracker, Turner logging, me and Brandon doing dirt work, just whatever. I mean, I like to stay busy and I like to do things. I hate sitting around. Absolutely hate it. So we're going to have a late night tonight. I thought about calling a buddy of mine up here in the city. I'll go through Kansas City, and I thought about calling him, see what he was doing tonight. Might try to meet up with him on the way back, maybe eat dinner or something. I haven't seen him in quite a while. I went to real estate school with him back in 2013. Yeah, I went to real estate school and got my real estate license too. I'm just a jack of all trades, although I don't do much with real estate anymore. It's fun, it was one of those things I always wanted to do, so I did it, and I think that was a big reason. And it was actually kind of challenging. I mean, it really was. It was challenging to take the national test. I didn't pass it till my third time. First time I took my national, I missed it by 2 questions. The second time I missed it by 1, and I finally nailed that sucker on the third time. So it was fun, and like I said, I've got it. It's always there, just kind of a fallback plan. And I always like doing stuff like that anyway. But I got it. Something I always wanted to do, even when I was a kid. I thought it'd be cool to do it and have it, so I did it. But we're going through Clinton, Missouri right now. we do quite a bit of work up north of here. I always say when you get to Clinton, head on north, you're starting to get into a whole nother world, because they got dirt up here. You know, they got black dirt, and a lot of it, we're back home, we got a little sprinkling of dirt on our limestones, what we got. And they grow some really good timber up here, of course. You know, like anything, trees, crops, whatever, it's only as good as the ground you're growing it in. And when you got good dirt and good soil, you're going to grow good timber. So we do like cutting walnut up here every chance we get, or cutting any other timber. We cut some bur oak up here as well. I've got to come up, I'm going to Kearney, Missouri tonight, and I've actually got to go to Excelsior Springs one day next week and look at some timber. I love working up north. I love going up there and looking at timber. Just like I said, just a whole nother world. Good quality stuff. Quite a bit better than what we got down home in southwest Missouri, where we got quantity back home. They just got quality up north, which I'd rather cut quality than quantity any day. So we'll get on down the road here, stop at this stoplight. We're going to need some, we got about a half tank of diesel fuel there, so we're good to go for a little ways yet. But we'll fuel up here in about 30 minutes or so. We'll stop and get fuel and top off. And hopefully traffic, we're going to go around 435 in the city tonight, which I run 435 a lot when I go through Kansas City. So usually of an evening like this, it's not, especially on the weekends, traffic ain't too terrible, so we shouldn't have to worry about traffic too much. Most of it's 6 and 8 lane highway around 435 there, so we should be good to roll there and get up there and get this thing kicked off and come home, I guess. At least doing something fairly productive anyway. Green light, let's rip down the road. Rolling around 435 here, getting ready to cross the river down to the bottoms here. It's not too bad rolling down through here at night. Traffic ain't too terrible. Almost 7 o'clock, so made this whole run several times, loaded and unloaded. This will probably put the cap on the video right here. We probably won't do too much more. I mean, there's not a whole lot more to see other than driving through the city, and that's not real exciting because I'm not a big fan of Kansas City, Missouri. I like working up in the area, but I don't care much for being in the city. Of course, I do have some friends up here. I do enjoy coming to visit from time to time. My birthday twin, Rachel, she lives down here in the Power and Light District, and I like going down there and seeing her and visiting with her every now and then, staying the weekend. It's a nice change of pace. So my buddy Matt, he lives up here on the north side of town. I used to have an uncle that lived up here on the north side. So it's fun to come up here and visit. When I was younger, we used to come up here and run around and be heathens quite a bit, get into trouble like ornery boys from the rural part of Missouri do. But guys, that's it for today, for tonight, I guess. At least, had something to do today. I'm just glad I'm working, getting to do something, not sitting around. So we still got a little bit to go here. You can see on the GPS, we're getting ready to cross over the Missouri River. So we still got just about maybe 20, 25 minutes to go up here to where we got to unload. We'll kick this thing off, and we're going to head back south for the night. And tomorrow we're going to go get some timber down in the Halltown, Missouri area, which is just off I-44 there west of Springfield. So hopefully we can stumble upon some good trees down there. That's usually an area that grows some pretty good timber. I know I always enjoy getting to look at timber and cut timber in that area, so I got high hopes. Since a guy there from Stockton, I didn't really run around with him much. He was quite a bit older than I was, but run around with him a little bit. Knew him. So he gave me a call here about a week ago. Just bought a farm, wanted to look at some timber. Hey, what we ought to do is just go right over there to the casino and throw all of our money down. We'll go look at some timber tomorrow and be back at it Monday doing something. Guys, have a great night. Have a great weekend. Check us out on all of our social media outlets, Timber Tracker, timbertracker.net, Turner Logging LLC, Facebook, Instagram, Turner Logging LLC, the website, and Logger Threads. Guys, we're getting off here. We will talk to you tomorrow.